Prey Veng's dry season rice production sees increase compared to previous year. The Prey Veng Provincial Department of Agriculture reported that the production of dry season rice crops has seen an increase compared to the same period of last year. A fight for existence. Birth of Irrawaddy dolphin calf celebrated. As Cambodia's iconic Irrawaddy dolphin continues to fight against the threat of extinction, the birth of a new calf was a cause for celebration among conservationists. Police crack down on illegal Phnom Penh gambling dens. Illegal gamblers felt the full force of the law yesterday after police crackdown on illegal gambling and fishing games. Rain and wind on the way for Cambodia. The Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology has issued a notification on the weather situation in Cambodia from March 9 to 15, 2022. Permission needed to make film, documentary film, music video, or TV commercial in Cambodia. The Ministry of Culture has announced that permission must be sought by producers of film, documentary film, music video, or TV commercial in Cambodia by applying to the Department of Film Arts and Cultural Promotion. Senior Apsara Authority official. Use of Cambodian flag to make clothes inappropriate. The Deputy Director General of Apsara Authority stated that the usage of the Cambodian flag as clothing or to make clothes is inappropriate. Honoring the Queen Mother. March 8 is a very auspicious and significant day for women all over the world. International Women's Day. ASEAN seeks postponement of special summit with US. ASEAN will ask the US to postpone the ASEAN-US Special Leaders Summit scheduled from March 28 to 29 because the bloc's leaders have not yet reached a consensus on a suitable date. Families accuse Sinpang governor of encroaching the land. About 25 families in Sinpang district in Stung Treng province have accused District Governor Phan Youth of conspiring to encroach upon several acres of their farmland. The next variant. 3 key questions about what's after Omicron. After the Omicron variant brought a fresh wave of SARS-CoV-2 infections and anxiety at the start of 2022, some nations are starting to record a decline in case numbers. Why long COVID is a long-term hazard for patients, families, and country. Many people worldwide are paying attention to long COVID symptoms among patients, as it also affects their relatives and the country, Chulalongkorn University Faculty of Medicine lecturer Thirawarat Anarat wrote in a Facebook post on Monday. Maladaptation. How not to cope with climate change. A crescendo of deadly extreme weather is outpacing preparations for a climate-addled world, according to a landmark UN assessment of climate impacts released this week. Hun Sen receives Japanese government's special envoy. Prime Minister Hun Sen received Yohei Asakawa, special envoy of the government of Japan and chairman of the Nippon Foundation at the Peace Palace yesterday. Chinese-aided landmark hospital inaugurated in eastern Cambodia. Cambodia has inaugurated a China-funded landmark hospital here on Monday, which is expected to significantly contribute to improving healthcare services in the country's eastern and northeastern regions. Cambodia to celebrate traditional New Year festival normally. Prime Minister Hun Sen on March 7 announced that the nation will hold the traditional Khmer New Year festival, Chol Chnam Thmay in 2022 as usual. Polls battle lines drawn with over 82,000 candidates registered. The National Election Committee, NEC, has closed the 3-day registration of candidates for the upcoming commune elections, confirming that there are more than 82,000 full-fledged candidates on the list. 4 charged for possession of over 63 kilograms of drugs. The Phnom Penh Municipal Court yesterday charged 3 Thai nationals including a woman and a Cambodian, for possession and transporting of more than 63 kilograms of heroin and methamphetamine in the capital last week. LDP will not contest commune elections due to restrictions. D% League for Democracy Party, LDP, has announced it did not register to contest the June commune elections, saying that the National Election Committee, NEC, restricts their party freedom. Man arrested for killing wife over alleged affair. A 45-year-old fisherman was arrested and taken to Koh Kong Provincial Court for questioning yesterday for allegedly murdering his 32-year-old wife, over suspicion that she was involved in an affair with a man on Facebook. 3 women injured in house blaze recover. 3 women are recovering from burns at the hospital after their house was on fire on Sunday. Amazing women. Female frontliners honored for selfless service in C-19 war. In the more than 2 years since the deadly COVID-19 struck, women in the kingdom have been at the forefront in the battle to help save lives, treat patients and control the virus spread. Govt will not allow Cambodians to leave country to help Ukraine. Prime Minister Hun Sen yesterday called on Cambodians not to volunteer themselves to help Ukraine, as the government will not allow anyone to go to the country. No quarantine for fully vaccinated flying to Malaysia from Cambodia. Starting March 15, Malaysia will waive on-arrival quarantine for fully vaccinated travelers from Cambodia and Thailand. Unpleasant tap water odor due to moss caused by dry season. Phnom Penh Authority have attributed the unpleasant water odor in the tap water supplied by the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority (PPWSA) is due to the dry season. Ministry signs MOU with Oxfam to encourage out-of-court solution. The Ministry of Justice along with Oxfam and Women Peacemakers have signed an agreement to encourage out-of-court dispute resolution and a program to strengthen the mediation skills of officials. Reporters can apply for ID cards online. Ministry of Information. The Ministry of Information said it has set up a link online to help reporters apply for press ID cards for this year. People warned of legal action if caught slaughtering and trading dog meat. A study by a local non-governmental organization, 4 Paws, revealed that at least 2 to 3 million dogs are slaughtered every year for its meat, with the main consumers being in Siem Reap province. Working group to crack down on land encroachment in Koh Kong's protected areas. The Koh Kong administration has established a provincial working group tasked to prevent and crack down on land encroachment in 8 natural protected areas and forest cover land in the province. DC Cam teaches Khmer Rouge history to students in Kampong Cham. Documentation Center of Cambodia, DC Cam, on Sunday held a workshop on the history of Democratic Kampuchea in Kampong Cham province for high school students, introducing them to the historical suffering faced by their parents and grandparents during Cambodia's Year Zero. Digital Talk Series. Why should students choose STEM majors? The 13th episode of the Digital Talk series entitled Why Should Students Choose STEM Major? Was hosted by Ms. Saun Ratana Somani, side intern, on 25 December 2022. She was joined by our distinguished speaker, Dr. Kyung Sothi, President of Camtech University,